Hello, everyone. Welcome to another movie review, which should be my fourth and fifth review based on two movies, Moana and Supergirl. Now, before I get to that, I wanted to mention that if you like books, I'd advise to buy this one. Now, I'm a big fan of Jeremy Robinson and his work, but this was very good. It has talking dogs. I call them Kylaneri. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but they have it where they're alien dogs. They talk. They look like costumes, and so on and so forth. But this was a very good book. They fight a bunch of bad creatures, Helios, Drons, and everything else, and they fight it off. And then there's a character named Mika, Jess. They're humans, a husband and wife. They have their golden retriever named Grover, which he talks near the end, and they have jokes like a panda bus and everything else. And I think it's a great movie, a great book. So if you go to Barnes and Noble, I was gonna say Borders Books because I remember that as a kid, but Barnes and Noble, or if you buy it on Amazon or however you want to purchase it, if you want to have there goes a fly. If you want to have a lot of fun reading this, I wanted to show this to you. So it's called Good Boys by Jeremy Robinson. Lost Tribe. This is a Lost Tribe series. Now, Jeremy Robinson has done a lot of books, and I love the Project Nemesis. My first book by him was Second World. So anyway, just wanted to cover that basis. So that's that. Now, I'm going to walk around the layout. I'm going to put this book down here. I'm going to walk around the layout, and I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to talk about Moana and Supergirl. All right, so as I'm walking, Moana, my sister took me to go see the last week. Actually, I believe it was a Thursday, the day before my 35th birthday, which was Friday, July 10th. Anyway, Moana, I thought was actually very good. I was not bored. I thought it was a very well done movie. It actually followed pretty much the Moana, the animated Pixar film that came out in 2016. So the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he plays his role of Maui, but I saw a lot of reviews online that people are posting that they don't like it. Well, for me, I thought it was very good. I thought it was very decent. My sister Ashley is the one who took me to go see it. So anyway, with that. So yes, on occasions, I will actually go see films that are kind of family, that are related to kids and stuff, because I like to live sometimes moments of certain films that aren't so melodramatic, or horror movies or things like that. I can't stand horror movies. I think it's really dumb, because who wants to see blood and guts in films and everything when there's so much of that goes on in the world in real life? So I like to go see films that I think I will enjoy, and that. Just like we've been playing Toy Story, because I did see Toy Story 5 about 2 weeks ago or so, or 3 weeks ago, one of the two. All right, so I made it halfway around the layout. Also, one note, you're probably wondering, why do I have the light sets off down there, and then I have another light set down over there? Well, right now it's in the 90s to near heat index 100 this week of July 15th, and we want to conserve on the power because the AC does run when I turn it on when we're ready for open for business. So yeah, that's that. Now on to Supergirl. Alrighty, my review on that, I think Supergirl actually was okay. There were a lot of people that criticized it because they didn't like the way it was. Yes, it does have its moments with some bad guys in it that's kind of creepy for a kid. That could actually possibly scare them. But Jason Momoa, that's how I pronounce his name, plays a dude on a motorcycle, and he tries to fend off some bad guys in his towns. But all of it doesn't take place on Earth. It's these other planets. But I do like the story about Krypton, how that was done, so on and so forth. So I think in all honesty, it was okay, especially the story about the dome. But then near the end, Supergirl had her powers, and she absorbed the sun power, and she fought off the bad guys on this desert planet with a bunch of looks like ash, soot and stone and whatever, and she was doing all the work herself. So that's that way. So I give kudos to Millie Alcock that she did a fantastic job playing Supergirl. I enjoyed it very, very much. And I was not disappointed on the fact of how this was done. I really enjoyed it. And I actually enjoyed it a lot more than that Superman that came out with. I think his name is David Cornswell, something like that. And it was just that movie was I didn't like it. Supergirl here was a lot better of a film, and I just enjoyed it a lot. So I'm gonna give it a B. I would say probably a B minus. Like I said, it's not the greatest Supergirl movie ever made or Supergirl, things, but I found it a lot better than Superman, which that Superman movie that came out last year, I gave that an F. I thought it was so just bleak, a monster creature in the city of Cleveland. He has a bunch of superheroes. The guy that was like in a white outfit in a chair, flying around in a chair, I don't find that appealing that much. And it was just an okay movie. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys know what I thought of both films, and I want to show you about that book called Good Boys, and so on and so forth. So I appreciate you listening to these movie reviews, so on and so forth. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that to you. I hope you enjoyed my reviews. That was a fourth and fifth movie review, and so on and so forth. So anyway, I will catch you later, guys, and I hope you enjoyed another movie review by me. And as always, all aboard and taking it from there. So, yeah. And there's the 4014. I custom painted this, by the way. Everything that you see here, from the white to the silver here, to the black in the wheel wells, to the flag there, the eagle, everything else, including the white walls on the wheels here, to the silver caps there where the Timken is. I did all that. So I painted this all up to make it look just like the 4014. So you're probably seeing also there's a missing flag here. I got to get a flag glued back on. It fell off. That's very tricky to work with. And then, of course, I don't have patriotic units, so I used 5 diesels that we have. And then down there is actually a B unit, which is a powered unit. These 5 are dummies, non-powereds. Anyway, I've talked long enough. I hope you enjoyed the movie review. Like I said, I'll continue to do more of these movie reviews, and we'll take it from there. So until then, there's a long-range view, and then real quickly, I'll go over here. Here is the hobby shop. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.